August 23rd, 2025, the velodrome trembled under the Abuja night sky. 9 intense bouts, 3 championship titles, and fighters from across Africa ready to carve their names into history. The Casual Experience MMA podcast was ringside, continuing our journey from AKO 5 in Abuja through AKO 6, 7, 8, and 9 in Lagos, and now back to our natural habitat for AKO 10.
We are here for AKO 10. And I'm here with this duo. Lois, how are you doing today?
I'm very well. I'm so excited to be here. I mean, look at your back. It's crazy.
And Black Child?
Always excited. We're ready for the knockouts.
So I just saw that we have 9 bouts this evening. First of all, Lois, what bout are you looking forward to?
The one and only Diata versus Mukisi. I think it has the most build-up this year. Who doesn't want to see that fight? Yeah.
Yesterday I saw you frolicking around Jane. I was thinking you would tell me Jane was...
Jesus Christ.
Okay. For a better word, I saw you roaming around Jane.
Yeah. I mean, look at me. The women's bantamweight is my favorite division. So Jane and Sana is one to look forward to. Not only that, it's an interim championship belt, so that it will be a good one. But on top of my list tonight is still Diata and Mukisi.
Black Child, and you?
I was going to go with Diata and Mukisi, but though she went with it, let me go for the main bout. Dos Santos against Baba. I think that's going to be an explosive fight.
So they say Melvin will not be on this card. How do you feel about that?
Maybe he stepped away to go work on his game.
What we got from my end was that during weight cut, I think there are some things that went wrong, and he developed, I don't know, he became sick due to health problems and he couldn't proceed with the bout. And this is so important because our fighters need to know not to use unconventional ways to cut weight. Again,
when you say unconventional ways, how do you mean?
I don't know. Some people try to stool, some people try to dehydrate themselves unhealthily. Even though weight cutting is dangerous, there is still a proper way, safer way to go about it. And this was when I was last on your podcast, I spoke about people that also do not make weight. If you know that weight category is too small for you, move up. If you know, because Melvin is supposed to debut middleweight with this fight and he couldn't make weight. So again, maybe this is a call to stay in light heavyweight or to find more conventional ways to fight in middleweight.
We have seen that Razak Amawat is replacing him.
Yeah.
I want to know how they got him this fast.
I mean, that's for AKO to answer, but Mao is a very tough fighter. To be very honest, he's one of the fighters I look forward to. He's always had very, very, very tough opponents, and tonight he's going to be facing Fuad Madani, who is, I think, a purple belt BJJ guy. He's going to be tested again tonight. I applaud him for taking the fight on such a short notice, but again, I think he's one to look forward to as well.
After watching the face-off yesterday, Dos Santos and Jibrin Baba, actually sticking with Jibrin.
No, I went with Dos Santos. Ferdinand went with Baba. I'm still taking with Dos Santos.
The night opened with a tense clash in the women's cage. Debutant Nelson Ufot stepped in with youthful fire against veteran Joy Obanla. From our ringside vantage point, we watched every punch and kick land. Despite Ufot's relentless assault, Obanla's experience shone through. Weathering the storm, she staged a stunning comeback, scoring a dramatic TKO that reminded everyone why experience matters in the fight game.
Yeah, very sure. I expected a win.
But when you were winning in the first round, what was going through your mind? Did you feel you could take her down or knock her out?
Yeah, that's what I came to do. I actually knocked her out, but I could not press her down when I was pounding her on the ground.
Yeah. Congratulations, Joy Obanla.
Yes.
What time in the fight did you feel the thing switched for you? Because you saw in the first round you were losing. So what time in the fight did you know it was now your time to take over?
We fighter, we have what we call stamina.
Yeah.
Sometimes you need to use your sense than your muzzle.
Yeah.
There is one of the who said, when your brain know they work, your body go suffer. No, I refuse to make my body to suffer.
Yeah.
It's why I have given her the first round. Say, manage yourself. When I've realized that you have gas out, I said, it's time for me to finish the fight.
Okay, I'm back again with Lois. Lois, we just watched the bantamweight women fight between Joy Obanla and Nelson Ufot. What are your reactions about this fight?
I'm pretty sad. I don't know, not really sad, but I was rooting for Immaculata to win. Reason being, I saw Vision as a girl that dared to dream. She is a strawweight that tried to gain weight for this fight. So when her opponent was cutting weight, she was trying to build up to get to this fight, and you could really see that. I mean, it's not an excuse. The moment you take the fight, you should be ready for the challenge. And you could see in the first round, she did rock Obanla, which I was very proud. But yeah, it didn't go away. But yeah, that's the game.
What do you think next for her? Someone like Ufot. What do you think should be her next fight?
I believe she'll be back. I don't think, no, fighters are not quitters. So I want to believe she'll be back. But maybe also if the promotion could extend their division to include strawweights, I believe she will do very well.
Thank you very much.
Next, the featherweights took center stage. Algeria's Farouk Boudissa made his debut unforgettable, locking Nigeria's Chukwemeri Okolie in a rear naked choke early in the first round. The arena erupted and we captured every second. A new contender had arrived on the African MMA scene.
So Black Child, we just watched the second bout between Chukwemeri Okolie and Farouk Boudissa from Algeria. We didn't expect that rear naked choke that submitted Okolie. What's your reaction?
We all knew that is how the fight was going to go. But this one is more of a grappler, while Okolie is a kickboxer. I felt Okolie should have done better in the defense, but I don't know, the first takedown and he was out.
I mean, I didn't believe, I thought we were going to have a long ride. All of a sudden, he ended in less than
a minute, 20-something seconds. But I'm very disappointed in Okolie. I felt he knew where he was getting the fight. He knew what he was expecting. He could have had a better defense towards Boudissa. But I guess Boudissa was just too strong. Boudissa came into this fight with 4 wins consecutively, so I'm sure he was just on form.
The middleweights followed, and Algeria's Faoud Madani showed no mercy against late replacement Razak Amau of Nigeria. With relentless pressure and technical precision, Madani secured another submission victory, marking Algeria's dominance early on. We analysed every maneuver, every shift in momentum, every calculated strike. Then came a fierce bantamweight bout that had the crowd on its feet. Zimbabwe's Luis Mataya faced Ivory Coast's Prince Mensan. Both men traded strikes with intensity, but Mataya's grit prevailed. At 4 minutes, 49 seconds of round 1, he delivered a brutal TKO, stopping Mensan just seconds before the bell.
The prey is, I will set traps, I will keep chasing them relentlessly until I catch them.
The main card opened with Cameroon's Gabriel Faune battling Ivory Coast's Memon Kone in a middleweight clash. Kone complained of repeated low strikes, but officials ruled them accidental. After 3 rounds, Faune walked away with a technical decision victory, leaving fans debating the contest. Abuja's own Yahaya Yahuza then entered the cage, facing Benin Republic's Sheriff Dramé. Yahuza's wrestling and grappling were on full display. He controlled every exchange, outmatching Dramé from start to finish, and earned a unanimous decision to remain undefeated. And then, the championship bouts began. In the featherweight interim title fight, Senegal's Gasmir Diatta faced Angola's Andre Mukisi. Round 2 saw Gasmir explode with precision strikes that forced a TKO victory, crowning him interim champion and electrifying the arena. The women's bantamweight interim title fight featured Nigeria's Jane Osigwe against Morocco's Sana Mandar. 5 grueling rounds later, Osigwe was announced the winner via unanimous decision, though days later, scoring irregularities led to the bout being overturned to a no contest, leaving the division clouded in controversy. We documented every tense moment, every swing in momentum, every expression of triumph and heartbreak. Finally, the stage was set for the main event, the first ever AKO Lightweight Championship. Nigeria's Jibrin Inuwa Baba stepped into the cage seeking redemption after a previous loss to Benin Republic's Dos Santos. The bell rang. Baba advanced with determination, and in just 8 seconds, history was written. Dos Santos soared into the air with a flying double knee, landing flush and turning off Barber's lights instantly. From our ringside view, the velodrome gasped. One of the fastest knockouts in global MMA history. Dos Santos had done it, becoming the first ever AKO lightweight champion. 9 fights, 3 titles. Algeria's rise, Senegal's triumph, Nigeria's heartbreak.
I lost the fight, but it's okay, it's okay.
And Benin's historic crowning moment. From AKO 5 through AKO 10, the Casual Experience MMA podcast has been ringside for history. And when AKO 11 comes, you can be sure we'll be there again. But fans, the questions remain. Should we expect a trilogy between Dos Santos and Jibrin Inuwa Baba? And when will the rematch between Jane and Mandar finally happen? African MMA is alive, fierce, and unforgettable. And this was a night we'll never forget.